Zenu ni mchama, zenu pikipiki. Leo tunaendakana, beba zikipiki. Hakuna mamada, beba zikipiki. Ni mimi hapo backyard. Paparazzi. Wanifanya ngumu kufanya usherati. Nakumbuka kabla nikupe manati. Nilikuwa na wakunya na ile koloni ya Versace. Squeeze backseat, ilikuwa love seat. Smooth manual na pili ndio automatic. Tinto window kwa dhara ndo tutaki. Hapo kwa petrol tunaifanya bila practice. Mbele ndo na success. Na kuna hat-trick. Window the jet way joy tisha happy. Tangu tuingie kwa mchezo single heartbeat. Nairobi City tunairan kama athlete. Dance tusijali, hatukujudge. Hapo usijali, hatukujudge. Hapo ni kuhando. Alafu kakutowelo kaki ya blanco. Nikuingize ndani ya box kama balo. Tulo siwezi kalikula tu kwa macho. Ambia Benema nimepata kwenye dance floor. After leo utarudisha whip salad. After leo na wacha arms na mavala. Hata kukisha kuna kakuka na passport. Kitu kani rea ichimendo uipate. Mimi na nyashko hani kama jeka private. Vuta wateja ni kame wekwa magnet. Itatatweteja hadi waitane. Just tusijali, hatukujudge. Hapo usijali, hatukujudge. Hapo just tusijali, hatukujudge. Hapo usijali, hatukujudge. Hapo Kende na bisha isi 9mm. Sit kwa dirisha usini mind me kupita. Girls in the try nimepika na white tunapitanga tunapigisika. Kende na bisha isi 9. Sit kwa dirisha usini mind. Girls in the try nimepika na white tunapitanga tunapigisika. Just tusijali, hatukujudge. Hapo usijali, hatukujudge. Hapo usijali, hatukujudge. Hapo usijali, hatukujudge. Hapo Yes, karibuni sana family to yet another broadcaster right here with me, Kate Ndogo, and do remember this is the African Diary Show, and of course it is live. Karibuni sana, and hope your Wednesday is finding you at great health and peace as well. And as you get to join me, feel free to interact with me, tell us or tell me how's your day coming along, and do let me know where you're watching me from, or wherever you're watching me from, what's the time over there. Karibuni sana once again. Do feel free to go and join us officially on our website, that is at www.blackoutfirenetwork.com. Then you create your own profile, then you can feel free to interact with the rest of us there. Hey, karibuni sana once again. Hope you did get to jump to this Nyashinski's banger, and of course Chris Kaiga is featured on this one. It's called Hapo Tu. Dance usijali, hatukujudge. Yeah, simply telling us or telling you to dance. K Williams, you always judge my dancing, and Kid, you always judge my dancing. So dance usijali. Yeah, Nyashinsky at least is telling me dance usijali. Just dance, we won't judge you. But anyway, family, karibuni sana as we get to jam onto this another amazing banger right here, done by Nyashinsky featuring Femi One, and the jam is Properly. Kailale basiara kisha chula Maina nuka shasha mande Situandini kwa flow Super kumutela Nagane Nezenda pasta slow Ewa nikisikia mapon male Kitata plani ado Transition mitatu na maliza Nani mkinita Tuma mamita Nama lipsika Wana wengiza Napanda stage Nona mejiza Nita Chopa maketa Wana niti Wana nihiga Hello. And to all those who are joining me, karibuni sana, and feel free free to interact with me. Tell me, how's your Wednesday coming along? Or where are you watching me from? What's the time over there? Vile naifanya sio hoja. Yes, and it is an amazing Wednesday to remind you that you can't change what has already happened. Don't waste your time thinking about it. Move on, let's go on and get over it. Properly tunaifanyanga. Yes, and today we shall be discussing different things that are happening in our African continent, and also we shall go to the USA because there's something I saw yesterday, and I'm still shocked about the USA government. But we shall get into that later on as we carry on with our show for today. Today we shall be discussing what is happening in Africa. We have we shall be talking about Algeria. We shall be talking about Kenya. We shall be talking about so many different countries. We have Angola. We have Zimbabwe. We have Sudan, and what's happening in Sudan. We shall get to know what's happening in all those countries. Don't forget about the Horn of Africa. We have Somalia, we have Kenya, and the rest of the African countries in that region. Vile naifanya sio hoja. Yesterday I came across a certain story about a certain legendary boxer who was a black boxer. He's called Ali Muhammad. He was called Ali Muhammad. And what the US government did to him after he refused to join the army was very, it is very bad. If you get to watch that video or get to see what happened to him, it is very scary, and I'll get to show you what happened to him. But as we continue on, or as we carry on, I see Sister Janet, you're with us in the building. You're saying good afternoon, Lady Katie. Good afternoon to you too. Sister Janet, how's your day coming along? And also I see Ricardo Bradford with the long messages. But asante sana Ricardo for being with us on today's episode. But sometimes I try to write something we get to understand over here, because sometimes I don't get to understand whatever you're talking about. But anyway, asante sana for being with us or for joining me on today's episode. But our family, moving on, I want to share this video about the Ali Muhammad, this legendary black boxer who was once one of the most famous boxers we had in the US. But what the US government did to him after he refused to join the army, its army, it is very sad, and it is this is very bad. But I remember there was a brother here talking about the vaccines they were given when they were in the US Army, and I also tend to think that this army is one of the most is one of the things that are also used to kill our African people, because do remember the brother was saying that he has diseases, he has bone diseases, and his bones are very weak, and I tend to think that the US Army is one of the groups that is being used to kill black people. But family, let's get to watch this video about Ali Muhammad, and then do let me know what you think about this, or what is your opinion on this, because I think the US Army, the US Army, the USA Army is one of the groups that is used to be killing our black people, because our black men, because if you have had people who have been into the army for quite some long time in the US, they'll tell you some things that they were being forced to take these injections that they even didn't know what it was for. Like the brother we had over here, he used to say that he took these injections or the vaccines. He didn't know what it was. Do you remember that our kid was once in the army and he told us that he never took the vaccinations or the injections because he was lucky he was not forced. But the brother said that he was forced. But family, do let me know what you think about this, because I think also this army is one of the group that is being used to kill our black people in the USA. Do let me know what you think about this, because it is very sad that one of our famous people, or one of our biggest people.
Early 1970s, no one could expect that the boxing career of the greatest heavyweight champion would end in this horrific way. In 1980, Muhammad Ali made his surprising comeback after a brief retirement of 2 years to fight against Larry Holmes. From late 1970s, Muhammad Ali was suffering from early Parkinson's disease, which was visible in his defective speech and body movement. But no one at that time knew about it because it couldn't be diagnosed until 1984, after 3 years of his retirement. Despite of being unwell, he was confident that he would destroy Larry Holmes in his 1980 comeback. The fight starts, but unfortunately it was proved a horrible night for him. He had no reflexes, no good punches. As a result, he got defeated via technical stoppage. The moment was so emotional that even Larry Holmes started crying after defeating Ali. But Ali still didn't give up. He fought one more fight against Trevor Burbick in 1981, but sadly, he again lost his last ever fight. Consequently, he decided to finally retire from boxing with a record of 56 wins and only 5 losses. Huge respect to Muhammad Ali.
Okay.
Early 1970s, no one could expect that.
Okay, what I get with the this is not the real video I wanted to show you guys, but let me try and find the video I wanted to share with you, because okay, shut up. Okay, sorry about that. But family, this is not the original video I wanted to share with you, because it is okay. Let me share this with you, why he didn't join the army, but it's not telling us why the government did this to him. But on one of the boxing all times, great Muhammad Ali was the first competitor to claim the heavyweight title on the 3 different times, and he also well known for his social message of black pride and resistance to white dominance, and as well as his declining enlistment of the American army during the Vietnam War. And if you see the images of him after what happened, or after he refused to join the army, it is very traumatizing. And I see, the news I got is that when Muhammad Ali declined to enlist in the U.S. Army 54 years ago, his boxing career was placed on hold. A 25-year-old Ali refused his call for the military service on April 28th in 1967, citing religious objections. Ali received a 5-year prison sentence, a $10,000 fine, and the loss of his heavyweight championship, and other penalties for his conviction of graft evasion. He was also suspended from boxing as a Muslim, as Ali disagreed with the war as well. He famously declared, "I ain't got no beef with those Viet Cong," after being drafted. And although Ali was spared serving of any of the 5 years of his sentence, the conviction followed him for many years. No matter how minor the charge, once you have been found guilty of a crime, you cannot go back to your previous life in innocence. And this is very sad, because this man was very innocent. He was taken, he was like the U.S. Army or the government did this to him because he just declined to join the army, and he had to face 5 years imprisonment, and then after that he was charged with a bail of $10,000 US dollars, and it is very sad. And his career ended up there, and he could never become a boxer again. And even even his health became very worse. You had the video I shared with you quite earlier. It says that he was diagnosed with some diseases. But do you think that these diseases were normal? Because this was after he declined the call of the U.S. Army and said that no, I won't join you army. But let's watch this video and get to know more about Ali Muhammad, because after he declined at the government or at the army's call.
Houston, Texas, 8 o'clock Friday morning. Enter Clay with bodyguard. To him, larger bodyguard, a cameraman and reporter.
Okay, here the journalists are trying to pressure him up. Could you please answer why you didn't like why didn't you want to join the U.S. Army? But he said no comment because he didn't want to speak about it. But he thought that it was not right. And also, do remember this person was against the white dominance on the black people. So he was, of course, he was right, and that's why he felt like no, I can't join these people because they are not good people to us. And after that, they destroyed his career, they destroyed his life. And right now, if you see his pictures, you'll not imagine this is the same Ali you know.
Clay's first taste of military life, quite possibly his only, was at the induction or call-up center at the old post office building in Houston. Just before lunch, it's all over. Clay is not telling what happened in the private ceremony where one faced forward for the best acceptance of the call. From Clay himself, nothing. The man they used to call the Louisville Lip and cast the guess had forsworn speech for the time being. Are you talking to us, Jim?
All I have here is statements that I have prepared. Statements that I have prepared, answering all of your questions on future fights, the future period, anything you can think of. I have the statements. I have to be released now.
Could you state briefly why you declined?
No, I will not say nothing. It's all in here.
The statement said that Clay would have been untrue to his religion if he'd accepted the draft. Clay and his advisors were more anxious that they should be recognized as a proper church whose ministers were...
Okay, he said that his religion, or his beliefs hindered him from getting into the U.S. Army. But I do remember this person was just was against the white dominance, so he knew what the whites have been doing to black people, and that's why he felt like it's not right to be in the U.S. Army. And I feel like this is why they destroyed him, because if you look at his current pictures, you'll not believe this is the same person.
Were on a level with other ministers.
comments on around the body.
Won't you say anything other than that?
That's all. Just no comment on boxing, religion, induction, no comments on the weather, nothing.
For the press?
Any comments on the press? All I have to say is no comment.
Do you like Houston Muhammad Ali?
Yes, I love Houston. This is my home.
Are you satisfied with the way that people are treating you here?
No comments on the way the people treat me.
Are you hoping for a more personal
He's even being asked, are you satisfied with how people are treating you here? But I said that no comments on that.
No comments on the draft situation. No. Every question you ask me is useless. No more comment.
Okay, that's it, family. But hope you did, or I hope you know this person, or you know what happened to him, because it is very sad and it is a bad thing that these people were not good. But okay, I see. Sister Janet, you're saying the sound is low. I'm sorry about that. I guess it's the video itself, not on my side. But you're saying Keti Mohammed Ali changed his slave name from Cassius Clay. Sadly, the powers we waited to kill him for speaking the truth, all to make money of him. That's how wicked these people are. Yeah, they are very wicked. Like, okay, let me try and find now his current pictures of how he looks. Let me try and get his pictures, because Muhammad. Current pictures. Okay, family, I'm not finding the pictures that I wanted to show you, but I have one on my phone, and it is not a good picture to be showing, because look, okay, here's the camera. Look at this picture. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly, but it's not a good picture to be showing to people, because it's bad. He looks very bad. It's bad. But also I see Sister Janet, you're saying Muhammad Ali's children all look like white people now, sadly. Why did his children get to marry white people or something? But also you're saying, Katie, the sound is low. I can not hear it. Oh, I'm sorry, Sister Janet. It was not on my side. I guess it's the video itself, the quality of the video, or the voice from the video itself is very low. But moving on to other news and updates, it's about Angola, leave alone that matter of Ali Mohammed. But that was a bad thing. And when I get to discover the evilness of these people every time, I get bitter. Yesterday, I discovered something, and what Kid was telling me, it is like, okay, the issue of hunger and starvation, it is scary, but he said that at this time you're not supposed to be scared, but we can be scared, but we should not stay scared. We should be knowing how to handle the issue. But also do remember, the other matter I discovered yesterday is that these people want to be left alone with their families on this land, or on earth, to be living alone. They feel like this is their home. Nobody else should be living on it, and this is crazy. But anyway, family, we shall not get into that. We shall go on with our news and updates. That is about Angola. And yesterday, the largest, the rare diamond in 300 years was unearthed in Angola. And miners in the northeast Angola have discovered a rare, pure pink diamond. They believed to be largest rough diamond of its kind to be unearthed in 300 years. And the Australian site operator named 170 carats ton, the Lulo Rose. What's up? What's popping?
Was popping. I was asleep doing Joby show. Is Joby around? Joby out getting lunch or some crazy shit.
She's out. She went to get lunch.
Okay. I wonder. I hope Kendi heard her show because Dr. Mummy said it's so apropos. Just destroy Kendi's argument. Sorry, Kendi.
She's not here too.
She with Mummy or something? I mean, with Joby or something?
Yeah, she went with Joby to get lunch.
Okay.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm very fine. I'm very okay.
You make it home all right?
Yeah, I did.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'll be home soon.
You say relax.
So what you talking about, Katie? What is your show about?
Okay, earlier on I was talking about the story of Ali Muhammad. Yesterday I discovered what the US government did to him, and it was very bad. And I related to the story of the brother who was sharing his story, like he has bone disease, and this happened because he was in the army. So the story behind, right now Ali Muhammad is very sick, and if
You
you
mean Muhammad Ali? You mean Muhammad Ali? Talking about the boxer?
Yeah, the boxer, the
Yeah,
legendary.
he changed his name was Cassius. He didn't want a slave name, but became a Muslim. He didn't understand what he was. He was young, so he didn't understand. When you're young, you're searching. He knew that the white man wasn't his friend, but any funny white people love his ass now. Any funny, yeah. He decided he did want to go to the military. He said, I don't want to kill nobody over there. They never called me no nigga. Why should I go kill these people? They never called me nigga. Why should I go kill these Vietnamese? They never done nothing to me. He said, well, boy.
But also, I read that this man never believed in white dominance.
No.
And he was, he was, at least he was loyal to the black people. And that's why he declined the call of the U.S. Army to join, or the call of the government to join the U.S. Army.
Yeah, what the call?
What followed after that is very bad because his life was destroyed.
Yeah.
And also his health was destroyed.
Well, you mean you had
Also his
principles?
career.
Well, you had principles. Well, no, it didn't. No, actually, it got better. But his principles, of course, the government's going to take everything away from him when you fight it. He was doing a righteous cause. It means he had principle and character. He said, this is wrong. He said, well, nigga, we're going to destroy you. You're a champion, you're making money, we're going to take that away, we're going to put you in poverty. He said, okay, well, you do what you got to do. I'm not going to change my beliefs and me not wanting to kill innocent people because you say I'm supposed to go kill innocent people. That's not what I want to do. In the end, he married a white woman. Now, it was a white woman. In the end, he fucked up. Yeah, in the end, he completely came back around because his grandson don't look like a white person. He completely. I think they eventually got there. I think the government in America can change. I think the government gave him Parkinson. It wasn't the hitting on the head because he was too dangerous.
Yeah, because he even looks like he's being controlled. He looks like a robot. If you find if there's an image of him I came across, and it is very like scary. He doesn't even look like a normal human being.
But I think they say he got Parkinson.
Okay, there's this picture. I don't know if you can see it clearly from my phone, but it looks very bad.
Put it closer, Katie, because you got the sun. Put it closer to the screen.
Okay, I can't. If I put it closer,
there you go. All right.
Look, he doesn't look like a normal human being.
That don't even look like Muhammad Ali. I don't even know who that is. That's Muhammad Ali. Didn't look like him to me. Anyway. But anyway, what happened was he ended up having Parkinson's. They said he had too many hits. I don't know, it was a white woman he married. He started, I think not him. He didn't marry any white woman. It was his daughters married somebody white. That's what she was totally against. But your children are your children. What can you do? You tell them
nothing.
Right? You tell them don't do shit, and they still do it. What do you do? So
you just disown them, and life goes on.
Yeah, and you just do what? What do you do with
them? Disown them.
No, don't disown your babies. I don't want to disown nobody. No. I don't believe in this owning your children. I don't believe in that shit.
Okay, it's not a good thing, but what if these children are not even listening to you, and you're telling them what is right for them, not
Well,
what is
you
wrong
can't tell them
for
what's
them.
right for them. You can tell them, you try to explain this, these are the circumstances what have happened. You try, you can't tell your children what's right for them. They got to live their lives. But you say, look, these people are enemies. You got his own history should tell him. I don't know if he told his own children your own history. Some people like to tell their children their own history, what he went through. He said, baby, I was put in prison. Baby, I was, this would happen. Um, you know, as he told white people, say, no, I don't hate you. Why you people don't ever leave us alone? Why do you always, and this from a not educated man, but he had principles. Understand he was I think Muhammad Ali before Michael Jordan was the most known person in the world. He was the most known person on this planet. That's a fact. Muhammad Ali was the most known. Everywhere you went, everybody knew. Everybody knew who Muhammad Ali was. 30 years ago, 20, he was the most known person on the planet. He might still be. He might still be the most known person on this planet still today. White people tried to destroy him. Then they try to use him. Oh, they always come back years later. He was right. He was wrong. And he just, fuck out of here. You want him to bow to white power, white dominance. He said, I'm not going to do it. I see my grandmother and them cook for you crackers. See my grandmother raped by you motherfucking people working in your goddamn houses. You tell them we supposed to slave for you motherfucking people. And so he said, let me change my slave. His parents was mad. Remember Muhammad Ali's parents, when he changed his name from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali, his father like, what the hell you doing? I don't want the slave name, Dad. You keep the slave name. You keep, not knowing that the Arabic name is slavery too. They enslaved your first mom. He didn't know all that history yet. He was young. He was only 19, 20 years old. He changed his name when he was 21. 21-year-old kid. He just won the damn heavyweight champion of the world. He said, Cassius, how you put with my name? And white people got mad as hell. My name's not Cassius. My name's Muhammad Ali. What's your name? Who are you? Remember, some people refused to call him Muhammad Ali. They kept calling him Cassius. Even that black coon he's boxing next to it, Cassius. So I told you that ain't my name. You're going to make me punish you in this ring. Cassius, what you doing, Cassius? That ain't my name. Call me by my name. Be respectful. Tell me my name's Muhammad Ali. Cassius. I think that was Floyd Patterson. Let me see if I can find the film. He beat Floyd Patterson to a pulp. Floyd Patterson said, Cassius, that's what your mama named you, boy. Your name's Cassius. See, I told you, don't keep doing that. Don't keep doing that. It was because they was a ring fight. Kept calling him Cassius. He says, respectfully, stop calling me Cassius. Change my name. Be respectful to me. Cassius. That's what your mama named you, boy. Your name is Cassius. To me. Your mama, forget all that bullshit you talking. Your mama named you Cassius. So it's okay. I'm going to punish you. I'm going to punish you in this ring. I'm going to beat the fuck out you. He didn't want to, but he said, I'm going to beat the fuck out you. Let me see if I can find that video with Floyd Patterson, Katie. That fight. Let's see the Muhammad Ali Floyd Patterson fight. Let's see if we can. Muhammad. So I get that. Video of the Muhammad Ali Floyd Patterson fight. Try it one more time. Muhammad Ali and Floyd Patterson fight. There we go. Okay. Let's see if we can play this right here. I'm going to call you with your mama. I don't need no long version. Try to give me a long version. Muhammad Ali was supposed to play a legendary fight. Let's see right here. Let's go to this one instead. I don't want the whole fight. They got the whole damn fight. God damn, I don't want the whole fight. I just want the part of it. Let's go here. Okay, let me share my screen. I gotta get my ass to move.
My boyfriend killed himself. She was telling him to do it. They've opened. And here comes the opposition.
Okay, let me share my screen. So remember, they were, yes, he did. Ali beat him. He beat him badly. Exactly right, Jan. He kept telling him. He kept telling him, "Hey, don't keep saying that. I'm gonna call you what your mama named you, boy. Your mama named you Cassius." He said, "Just be respectful. I changed my name. Why do you gotta be disrespectful? Your mama called you Cassius. That's what I'm gonna call you." So he said, "Okay, okay." I'm gonna beat the shit out you then. So yeah, that's it. Remember, Muhammad Ali never liked to be brutal. It was about winning, but he didn't want to really hurt anybody. Except, can you guys see my screen?
No, yeah, we see it.
All right, let's see here.
Heavyweight champion Muhammad Ali, 210 pounds, nearly 14 pounds heavy. 110 pounds, nearly 14 pounds heavier than Patterson. 3 inches taller, 7 years younger.
Why's my thing buffering like this?
At ringside are a
Why my end is acting up?
number of outstanding celebrities.
Damn, come on. Shit.
Floyd is content to plod right on top of the champion. Move right after him. Flat-footed stance. In fact, the big surprise came early. Early for the fans in the stands because Patterson picked up a point lead in round number 1. Around about midway through the 4th round, Muhammad Ali is showing signs of greatness, of reminding fans of guys from yesteryear, like Jack Johnson, Billy Conn, Tommy Loughlin. He boxes very
I'm
well.
punishing you. I'm going to punish you. See that Cass said, "Don't make me punish you up in here." Boom. You keep punishing. I'm going to punish you up in here. Knock your ass out. Don't make me punish you. Listen. Boom, boom.
Note how well Muhammad Ali is doing with Floyd with his hands rather low at long range.
Boom. They're going to beat Floyd to death. Floyd going to be all fucked up in this fight. Face just tore up. See, he made me punish his ass.
Floyd moving forward is not the aggressor in this round or in this fight.
Boom, boom, boom.
When he puts those punches together,
Boom.
look out, brother. This man fires in every
Boom.
direction.
Boom. You're getting punished now, Floyd. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Talking that shit. He's punishing you now. Boom, boom. 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 You get Floyd ain't even hitting that. You get goddamn Floyd, he fucking you up. Boom, 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 boom. 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 You talking all that shit? He told you gonna punish you, Floyd. I'm gonna punish you. And knock his ass out. He said, "You talking that shit, I was gonna punish his ass. About to knock you out. Boom, boom, boom. Punishing your ass. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Damn. You taking too many headshots, Floyd. Stop the fight. Boom. Now you about to get knocked out, Floyd. Boom. Ooh, uppercut. Boom. Uppercut again. Oh, missed him. Ooh. Boom. About to get. Boom. You punishing you, Floyd. Boom. Oh, shit. Rocking you. He about to knock your ass out. Boom. Boom. He ain't even hitting him. Nah, you ain't touching nothing. You ain't touching nothing. Boom. Whoa! God damn, he punishing you, Floyd. He's gonna punish your ass. Boom. Ooh. God damn. Boom. 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 God damn, Floyd. He punishing the shit out your ass. Stop the fight. His legs is gone. His legs are gone. Knock his ass out. I know you're gonna stop the fight. Exactly. He punishing the shit out of you, Floyd. You can't take those many hits to the head like that. He punishing the shit out your ass, talking that shit. Your mama named you Cassius. All right. You're not my mama. Taking too many hits to the head. Boom. 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 Yeah. I knew they was gonna stop that fight. You taking too many hits to the head. Your mama named you Cassius, but you're not my mama, nigga. You're not my mama. Mama named you Cassius. You're not my mama. That's too many. Floyd really didn't want none of that. Well, he tried. He thought he could. He wanted to be disrespectful. He really. You see, and Muhammad Ali was playing with him. Took it easy, just moving back, playing with him. Pop, pop, pop. You know, he didn't really start really beating him up. He kept saying, Cassius, Cassius, Cassius. He said, hey, man, don't do that. You know my name's Muhammad Ali. Your mama named you Cash. I'm going to call you what your mama named you. He said, don't do that. Don't do that. You're going to make me beat you. You made me beat you to a pulp in here. Remember when he came out, Floyd Patterson's face was all fucked up. I still call him Cash. Still call him Cash. Face was all fucked up from being beat. But yeah, people love Muhammad. White people came, they loved him then when he was going against their system. Black people, when you go against their system, you know, Kendi was like, oh, we got to give them some credit, their system. But the system has always impoverished you, Kendi. What the hell are you talking about? Your system has never benefited for you. You know, we were savages. She really believes Africans were savages before white people showed up. We were How could you be savages and you were the richest people on the planet? How could you be savage and you were wealthy? I don't know. We were wealthy savages. we were rich. We were rich savages. Nah, we're rich savages. Keep the sport of boxing is no fun anymore. I miss. But you got nobody that can really fight no more. There's no Muhammad Ali's. Remember, back in that time, they were the best fighters. I haven't looked at boxing in years, especially heavyweight. No one can really fight. Not trained to be great fighters no more. It's falling off. You know, I bet you can't even name. Can we even name who the heavyweight champion? George Foreman is about to get. Is about to get me too. What you mean? It's about to get. What do you mean about to get me too? Can you guys name who's the heavyweight champion today? I don't got no clue. Do you guys know who the heavyweight champion is today? Back then we knew all the fighters and the Floyd Patterson, the Ken Nortons, the George Foremans, let's see this fight. Hold on, let me put this on for Ken. I love the way now George Foreman, he became a good guy. I love the Foreman Ali fight. Because George Foreman was not really a bad guy. He was angry he wasn't getting his dues. Young, and Ali was a champ, and he was young. Said, why anybody like him? Anybody like him? Because remember, they both were light-skinned, but Ali's not really light-skinned. He's Katie's complexion, remember? And George Foreman was lighter than Ali. And when he went to Africa, they loved Ali and not him. He said, you a light-skinned African. He said, why don't they like me? So, remember, but he's fighting Foreman. Remember, they said Foreman was going to kill him. Said, Ali, you old. Now you're getting older. Ali's going to kill you. He's too powerful. He's too strong. Those great fights. George Foreman was was cooning so much he's getting the Bill Cosby. Is he cooning again? He always was a coon, but big strong coon from Houston right there. He always was a coon, but that's when you grow up when you're uneducated, growing up in a system, you start making some money, and you're really scared of the power structure, which is white people control. I don't know if he was cooning. No, let me see this. Let's see. First of all, let's see the George Foreman Frazier first fight. Damn, no, what I said about him. George Foreman. What happened? I said, what does this thing do? I said, George Foreman Frazier first fight. I was thinking, what is this thing doing? It's like the voice is here. My voice that bad? I said, there we go. Frazier fight was good too. Let's see the first one. Let's see the first. Let's see this one real quick.
The rounds will not end the fight. That normal rule has been waived for this heavyweight championship fight.
So, you don't got heavyweights like this no more. Tyson Fury's champ now. Is it a thing? I don't know who the hell that white guy from England. That's why we don't got real that goofy white guy from England. They named him after Mike Tyson, Tyson Fury. That goofy cracker can't really fight. Can't let them fight none of these champions back in the day. They wouldn't survive. So I didn't even know I thought he was an alcoholic. So remember this?
Fight, no saving by the bell. If
No
a
saving.
is down, when the bell sounds,
Look at Big George.
Continue. It's a 21-foot ring with a canvas like
George was a knockout. George hit harder than Mike Tyson. Everybody told you fought George Foreman, fought Tyson. George Foreman hit harder than Tyson. Hardest hitter. You got hit by George Foreman, boy. Him and that other guy had a great fight. What's that other heavy hitter guy? Ronnie Els. Was Ronnie Els that fought him? They both had heavy hands. Go ahead talking, going in there.
He wants to do. He'll get into the ring. He'll be operating right above us. There's George Foreman.
They was scared of George's ass, though.
George Foreman will be in this corner.
Here we go. By the way, look at it. The way look at him. Doing the stare off. Look at George's ass. I'm gonna knock your ass out. George's ass, look at him.
No fear in either man. There is no fear in George Foreman. He's grown enormously in his confidence of speech and presence, as well as in boxing.
I think George Foreman was the heaviest hitter boxing's ever had. Most people tell. You got hit by George. You got hit by George Foreman. That even when he's an old man, when he came back, knocking motherfuckers out.
Frazier quite understandably the favorite. Foreman comes out punching with the right. Frazier in his usual style. Smoking is the way he puts it. His job to get inside. His best weapon, the left hook. Foreman is vulnerable to the hook. Oh, the crowd was misled.
He's gonna be Foreman like a baby. I Frazier like a baby.
Historically, Frazier has not been a good first-round fighter.
I think this fight ain't gonna last but one round. George Foreman gonna destroy his ass. Boom.
A great champion. You saw the left hook land on Foreman. That's what he'll be working on all night.
You can't stand there and get hit by no George. Especially when he was young, that power, you get knocked the fuck out. You going to sleep.
Foreman would like to keep punching and keep Frazier away from him with his punches. Joe's job to get inside. Steadily use that left hook.
Whoa! There you go.
Yep.
What?
Oh, Foreman connected, as you saw. He's a big, strong boy. He likens this fight to the same kind of problem he faced. There's another left by George. He's getting into Frazier's head. We'll find out tonight how much the Ali fight took out of Frazier, if anything. And we'll find out tonight just how good George Foreman is in punching and in taking a punch. I think he hurt Joe Frazier. I think Joe...
He heard him. Boom! Them big hits.
Dundee, Ali's trainer, right
Whoa!
next to me is
Boom!
right here. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
You better not get... You getting back up? I'm going to knock your ass out.
Taking the mandatory 8 count, and Foreman is as poised as can be in a neutral corner. He is as
Boom! Oh, boom!
We have a minute left in this.
Hit him with that uppercut.
And already
Oh.
the fight is proving out what
Oh.
we have expected.
Yeah!
Oh, that left is getting in there.
Get this power, nigga.
Underneath, Archie Moore is yelling the
Ooh.
Foreman. We've
Ooh.
got the excitement here that we
Ooh.
look for.
Getting hit too many times. Boom! You
He
get,
is dazed. He is getting hit again and again and again.
hit you with that uppercut, you gone.
So often by Muhammad Ali.
Mama Lee's out there in the crowd, remember? Mama Lee was at the fight. Boom! Ooh!
Countdown for the first round.
Ooh!
Foreman has not panicked.
Ooh!
Foreman is going about.
You getting hit too many times?
Foreman is
Ooh! Uppercut, you gone.
Frazier is down again.
Ah! Uppercut.
No, he is rising.
I don't know where he at.
He
Ooh.
doesn't know where he is.
You don't know where the fuck he at.
Sorry, 8 count. He doesn't know where he is.
You about to get knocked the fuck out. Boom! Pow! Boom!
In the first round.
Ah! Take this power, nigga.
Down again.
Get the fuck out of here. Go home to your wife and kids, nigga.
Yes, Sister Janet, I'm still with you. I didn't mean this to become a topic, but now I have to watch
But
it.
now we did, damn it. I'm gonna get out of here. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. Take it over, Cage. I meant to wake up for Joby, but I was asleep.
But the crowd here rooting for
Let me get Katie back at the show. Ooh, that's my, it's crush him. That's how you crush him.
Oh, what a first round.
Yeah. Let me think. I got 1 minute to go, Janet. I've got to get back to. Let's see. Foreman just crushed his ass.
Let's go to the slow-mo.
Ooh, uppercut. God damn.
Clean as the whistle again. We're waiting for the start now of round 2. There was no question about the first round. 3 knockdowns. Now Joe is coming out at him. Wants to come back in a hurry.
He's with that uppercut again.
Game a man than Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier went down 3 times in the first round. A caution from Arthur Mechanic.
Boom.
Oh!
Ooh, you gone. Ooh. His legs are gone. Get your ass out of here. That's it.
George Foreman is doing the Joe Frazier what he did as a 19-year-old to a veteran Russian. A fellow named Leonid Shapula.
Gotta end the fight. In that fight, you gotta end it. Ooh, crush him. Oh, get out of here.
Frazier is down for the 5th time in this fight.
He beat, let me get back to Katie. He beat Frazier like he was a child. He beat him like he was somebody's kid. Big George Foreman's getting that, what? Sexual assault. Oh, yeah, they putting sexual assaults on him. You know, George Foreman never assault nobody. He's too damn kind and goofy. They never let you get out clean. Being black, him loving white people. Black people don't ever understand how white people are psychopaths. They don't ever get it. He's old now and just say, George raped a lot of white women. No, George ain't raped no white women. George a big goofy motherfucker. George a really nice guy. He ain't raped nobody, but they gonna get him. He's old. I never raped anybody. Yeah, you did, nigga. We say you did. We say you did. I never touched any white woman, raped anybody. We say you did. We say you did. But I like white people. We know you do. That's why we're coming to get you, stupid. We know you don't. We know you praise crackers. Why we gonna destroy you? That's what we do. You goopy niggas never learn. I bet too funny. However, I wish black men globally would stand up and fight like this. Yeah, he fight. Africans too much of a coward. You never get no as black Americans were different because of slavery. As we showed, Joe was showing that video on the show us fighting. The African man is too much of a coward. That's why I do remember that lesson that Nigeria was talking shit about African American. Oh, you a slave? I'm a true African. You was a slave. I said, dude, you're not getting no ring with no African American. He gonna kill, gonna knock you out. You got that Nigerian nigga got in there talking that bullshit. Stupid. You need to know this, African dummies. They took the strongest, the smartest off the continent, dummy. Just because we've been gone for 200, 300, 400 years don't make us non-African. We were the strongest Africans. That's why they took us, stupid. They take the weak Africans, moron. They couldn't build their civilizations. They took the strongest. So, remember that Nigerian guy that talking that shit? I was never a slave. You was a slave. That's all right. Don't worry about being no slave. He gonna knock you the fuck out, Nigerian. So they got in the ring. I should pull it up. I think it was like the second round, third round. I told Spikes. I said the Nigerian gonna get knocked. Nigerian gonna get knocked the fuck out, Spikes. Spikes said, you think? What? There's no African on the continent gonna fight no African American to win. You don't get knocked the fuck out. You're not gonna win. Sorry. We're different people. That's why you need us to come back to this continent. You don't get knocked the fuck out. What's the name of that Nigerian guy talking that shit? He was all on social media, all on this. I'm a true African. I was never a slave. You was a slave. Didn't know that dude's lineage, who he's talking shit about, family was taken out of Nigeria. Stupid. Taken from Nigeria 300 or 400 years ago. He's from the same area, but no, these Africans and their minds and this tribal shit they do. They just hate on each other. So he got in there and whipped that Nigerian guy's ass. Said, okay. He just saying the Cassius Clay did. I mean, Mama said, I'm going to whip your ass. I'm going to beat you badly. I'm going to whip your ass. That was last year. He beat that shit out that Nigerian. You talking that shit? You're a true Nigerian. He said, my lineage comes from Nigeria, but fuck all that. I'm not Nigerian. You said I'm not because I was taken off the continent. You want to hate on my ancestors for being enslaved by white people. You think that's something great. And this is the African mind. It's fucked up. It's okay. You think it's my fault that my African ancestors were enslaved, taken off the continent? Okay, cool. I'm going to whip your ass. You got that. I loved it. Oh, what's the name of that guy that Nigerian? I know, return to the regular show. She got it. It's her show. I'm getting off. But I just want to show that. I show at the end of the show. I want to show that Nigerian getting knocked the fuck out. Talking that fuck shit. I'm not a slave. Your people were slaves. You think it's a benefit, stupid. You've been that you couldn't protect Africans and that we were taken into slavery. You think that makes you look good as an African person. That's how fucked up the African mind is. You think it looks good. Other people came into the continent and took Africans into slavery. White people wouldn't think that's good if anybody came into Europe and took white people as slaves. The African mind is so fractured with the tribal shit. It's crazy. You think that's good that white people came in the continent and took other Africans? You think that makes you look good? How? How's that? I was not a slave. My family didn't get taken to slavery. Why? You one of the ones that got away? So what? I mean, go ahead, Katie. You got it. I'm being quiet.
Yeah, before we wind up, let's just get to the main focus of the day, of which it was the U.S. Senator favoring the ending aid to Rwanda over human rights abuses, and that was in Kinshasa, and the Kinshasa accused Kigali of backing the M23 rebel group in the DRC's eastern region, which the latter denies. And the chairman of the United States Senate Committee on Foreign Relations said he would place a hold on U.S. security assistance to Rwanda in Congress over concerns about the Rwandan government.
They know they're the ones funding the Rwandans to go in and steal those people's shit, along with the UN, Katie. So that's all smoke and mirrors. They was Kagame in Rwanda in Congo, but they're still for white people. Rwanda don't got any industry. They don't make shit. So they're not stealing it for themselves. They're stealing it for the white people. They're getting paid to go in and steal that shit. So please, we're going to stop funding Rwanda because they're committing atrocities. Weren't you the one that took them in there? No, we wasn't. We know it wasn't us. But no, because the Congolese are saying we want them out. We want the UN, we want the Rwandans out of our country. We want them out. And you know you don't want to get them out. It's like Joby said in the show today, why don't the UN leave? You know why they won't leave, Joby? Because Africa's rich. I'm not leaving no place I know it's got riches in it. I'm not leaving to these goopy Negroes. They don't know it. I'm staying. But I want you out of my house. You're a terrible house guest now. Leave, please. You say you're keeping peace? Okay, we don't want you here to keep no peace. So what? We're going to keep peace. We're the peacekeepers. See, that's how you know.
And so far, they are leading to many deaths in the region that these fights are happening, and they pretend to be peacekeepers.
That's what I showed on the show last night with me and Job. I had to put it on private, but yeah, I had to show you guys that yes, peacekeepers. Those people did a good expo on the UN. Who they are? Everywhere the UN went, they steal, commit genocide. Always rape African men, women, and children. Really, the African women and young boys. Yes, raping kids, no boys, having sex with boys. That's Europeans' nature. So they don't want you to know that. And everywhere. How's the UN really NGO or any exist? All the crimes they did through Africa. When we looked at that thing yesterday, everywhere they go. Rape African women, rape African girls, rape African boys. Girls just walking past. Remember they said they raped these girls just walking past, going to school, gang raped them. And that was in the Central African Republic. And see, you're Sierra Leone, Congo. Why are they there? Why the UN ain't in Europe? Why they ain't peacekeeping in Europe when they fight? Oh, because Europe don't have no money, really. All the riches in Africa. That's why they're there. That's why the French went from Mali to right next door to Niger. You get out of our country. Okay, well, I'll just go right next door. Hello, other African people. Can we come in here then? I leave Katie's home and I go right next door to her neighbor. Go ahead, Katie.
Yeah, and in a letter to the U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, Senator Robert Menendez called for the comprehensive review of American policy towards Rwanda. And Menendez said he would begin by placing a hold on several $1 million in support for Rwandan peacekeepers participating in UN missions, according to the letter.
I told you they're part of peacekeepers. I knew they were part of peacekeeping people. I didn't even know they're part of UN. So the UN, they're part of peacekeepers. See, the thing, Janet, with Kagame is an enigma. Kagame, even though he's a despot, he takes that money and he builds, as Joby was showing Dr. Mumby saying, you got to study. Like, unlike these other African leaders, the thing about Kagame, he doesn't want his country to look fucked up. So he takes the money he steals and he actually invested in the country. Like, I don't want to look like Kenya, Uganda, nigga. I wanted to look like South Africa. I want to build this bitch up. I'm killing from Congo, yeah. But I don't want my country to be fucked up. So I'm going to take that money and, people can't say nothing about him. They can say, oh, we're tired of Kagame. Somebody come and lock your ass up. You can't say nothing bad about Kagame Rwanda. shh, girl. Like, imagine Katie over there in Rwanda, rest of Rwanda, he said, you know, Kagame is corrupt. Shh, girl, shh, 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 shh. You little Kenyan girl, be quiet. They'll lock you up. Shh. So Katie can't go, you know, Kagame is corrupt. Shh, shh. Go ahead. Go ahead, Katie.
Yeah, it is very evident that Paul Kagame is a willing puppet, just like the way Sister Janet said it. He is a willing puppet, and he's working with these people. And just because they want to steal from the DRC, that's why they are being supported by the US.
Of course.
That's why, yeah, because there's something they are getting in DRC, and
Well,
they are working together.
If you're getting gold, cobalt, coltan, platinum, what else is platinum, oil, diamonds. I guess there's something to get, Katie. I guess there's something to get while you're there. Then I've been fighting no terrorist groups for 20 years, Katie, when the terrorist groups would have no money. Where's their money coming from? They can't even afford shoes. So where they getting the weapons? They don't make any weapons in Africa, Katie. So conflicts are sponsored by white people. Keep conflict.
Yeah, and I see Sister Janet, you're asking, where is the peacekeeping in Ukraine? Don't
Exactly.
they need the US?
Exactly. They ain't actually in a real war. Exactly, Janet. That's a good question. Where the peacekeepers at in the fucking Ukraine? Ukraine doesn't have diamonds, nigga. Doesn't have gold. Those are white people. We're not there to peacekeep them. We gonna peacekeep where the real money at. We gonna peacekeep where the real money, but there's no profit, no Ukraine shit. But there's a war there. Shouldn't you be peacekeeping there? No. Africa.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What you sorry about? But they all call themselves the excellency, Janet. That's the African nonsense. They all say they all say the excellency Uhuru Kenyatta is excellently Kofi Adada Dudu is excellency Museveni. They all gotta call him excellency. Remember those Africa's the only one that does that to these despots. No one says the excellency Joe Biden, the excellency Putin. Don't do that dumb shit with these African boys. They come honorable and his excellency. They're not none of them are honorable, but none of them are excellent. It's crazy. Excellency.
It is crazy in Africa. But family, we are coming to the end. I'm sorry about but I know most of the people here enjoyed about the boxing part, but we shall talk about other things maybe later.
I don't know if he's jealous of South Africa. He wants to build hold on, before we leave, well, let me look. Is Joe and them ain't back yet, are they? Huh, Katie? Is Joe and them back yet?
And you're freezing. Yeah, she's back.
Okay. Tell Joby to make Kendi look at that thing Dr. Mumby said about these systems don't work for us. He said, Kendi said we gotta give credit where credit's due, Joby, Katie. We gotta give credit where credit's due. Huh?
We'll show it to her.
Yeah,
Let her understand.
We gotta give credit due. So let me show this real quick. Let me show 3 minutes of this so Katie can go. Let me show 3 minutes of this real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me show 3 minutes of this right here. Oh, no.
Here comes the opposite.
Not that. 3 minutes of this right here, right? So Kagame is trying to do this.
One simple but brilliant trick to cool your home in 90 seconds.
Kagame is trying to build Rwanda into this. We know, right? We know, let me share my screen. We know Kagame wants to build Rwanda into this. We know that. I don't know if he's jealous of South Africa. I doubt it. He wants to build Rwanda. Remember, he said he wants to make Rwanda Singapore, not South Africa. He wants to make it better than South Africa. He said, I want to make it to Singapore. So he wants it to look like this. We know he wants it to look like this, right? He wants it to develop like this. He wants real development. He wants Rwanda to look like this. This is South Africa, of course. It don't look like no part of Africa. Kenya don't look like this. Ghana don't look like this. This is what he wants Rwanda to look like. That's why Tempo told Katie to stay home. He's stealing the money out the Congo and keeping part of it that they let him keep. He wants to build Rwanda into this. And look, there's no toes like you got in Kenya. There's no toes on this road. Remember, African Americans, the reason why they got lights all over the world, this was done by an African American, this invention of the lights, globally. Another African American invention. Stoplight. All over the world. Invented by Africans coming out of slavery. See, this is what Kagame wants Rwanda to look like. He don't want to look like Ghana, Kenya, Nigeria. He wants it to look like this. He wants it developed. Everybody see, this looks like Europe. This doesn't look like the rest of Africa. It looks like Europe.
Yeah, it's more developed than other countries in Africa.
What's that, Katie?
I said it's more developed than other countries in Africa.
Yes, it's the most developed country in Africa. You know why? Because white people live there. That's why. They're not going to let white people live in the majority. They're going to allow white people live in undeveloped countries. It makes them look bad. So that's why Temple says so many Africans are coming, Keith. So many Africans keep coming. They keep coming. I said, no, they coming, Temple. They got YouTube now. They know, hey, that's Africa. I ain't got to go to Europe. I go to South Africa now, nigga. Give me a job, and I'll live in South Africa. And the South Africans are getting mad. Hey, stay home. Fix your country. Stop coming in. Like Katie told her Nigerian neighbor. Why you stay home and fix your country? Even Katie told the Nigerian brother that. Why you didn't fix your country? So,
Nigerians won't stay in their country.
You got so many Nigerians down here in South Africa, Katie. So many. In South Africa. You got a few Kenyans. You got Kenyans, of course, live in South Africa, too. Not as many Nigerians, though. Not as many as the Nigerians. But this book, look at here. This book Kagame wants to do to Rwanda. That's why I remember when he was starting, when he got in power. Let me get out of here and stop this. Come on, damn it, stop. Damn, stop. There we go. Got it. Like Katie, get out of it. So remember, when Kagame got power, he didn't go to no other African nations. He said, I ain't go to Kenya, Ghana. I want to look like that. He said, nah, fuck that. I want to look like this. He said, remember, he went to Singapore. You got to see, Singapore is even more developed than South Africa. Singapore is on another level, nicer shit. He said, Kagame went to Singapore and talked to the Singaporean dictator, what he is. He said, how do I transform Rwanda into Singapore? He didn't go say, let me go to Kenya, see what that, let me go to Copenhagen Doodle. Hey, how do I make, nah, fuck you, fuck that. I don't want to look like none of that shit. he went to Singapore. Oh, that's why the South Africans are upset because he's starting to develop that country. He's stealing the money, yeah. It's sad enough. He's stealing from other African people, which is wrong. But he wants to leave, even when he dies, he wants to leave Rwanda develop. He's corrupt. He's a puppet. But he's saying, yeah, I'm a corrupt puppet. But you know what? I'm going to leave Rwanda develop, nigga. Yeah, I can say what y'all want to say about me. I'm stealing money from other African people. Yeah, I'm doing it. Doing the white man's bidding, yep. But I'm going to develop Rwanda. I'm not going to just steal the money and keep it to myself. I'm going to develop this bitch. I'm going to develop this country, Jack. When people go to Africa, they'll say, dang, Rwanda don't look like South Africa. Rwanda don't look like the rest of Africa. That's right. Who built this? Kagame, his corrupt ass built it. So much love. Till
Yeah, much love, family. Asanteni sana for being with us on today's episode.
Join him on the Rhythm Scoop Show. I'm gonna tell Joby to answer phone. I'm gonna see if this thing works to set it up on the Rhythm Scoop Show.
Okay.
I get a key developed for African people, not white people. Exactly, but they won't. That's what Dr. Mumby said. Like I told Kenny, things systems they left behind are not for black people to develop. They keep them impoverished. The government system, the legal systems. Kenny's going to understand those systems, as Dr. Mumby, she got it right, they were never left behind. If you got free, why would you take European systems? You wouldn't. You would start building an African-based center. It's like she told, the education. Why you got European education that doesn't teach you who you are? You wouldn't do that if you. No, I can't teach you about you crackers. What did we do before you got here? We told us we was all evil. We was all evil and backwards and what they say, African was all evil and shit. But how's the African evil? Who the African kill? Rape, pillage? Oh, nobody. So how could your ancestors be evil then, people? You never raped nobody. You never go to nobody's country, rape, pillage, kill, murder. When you invaded country, you know what you did? African people. I showed Joby. You put free schools. You actually put schools. You didn't say, hey, we need school fees. They're free. You put in universities. You put baths in. All these things you've done to help society. Not to put people in enslavement, say they ain't shit, teach them to hate themselves, teach them more tribal beefs and shit. You say, hey, we gotta stop. You gotta stop. Remember, Europe was tribal then. Not no more. Europe had tribes. Remember, you had the Ostrogoths, the Visigoths, the Vandals. I'm trying to name all these European tribes. The Saxons, the Goths, the Visigoths, the Anglos. These are all they had a bunch of tribes because they had no civilization. The Africans said, you got to get rid of tribal shit. And the African became more tribal. Remember, Europe was all full of tribes. They were tribal people back then. That's why I don't want you to know their history. Why black people never say their history. They were tribal people. They were all Germanic tribes. There were no countries called France, England, Germany. They were all Germanic tribes. The English are Germans. The French are Germans. The Spanish are Germans. Portuguese are Germans. The Netherlands are Germans. The Danish are Germans. They're all Germanic tribes. The Russians are goddamn Germans. You need to know these things. They were Germanic tribes. The Rus became Russian. That was the name of the tribe, the Rus. They became Russians. The Visigoths became your Germans. Your Ostrogoths became your goddamn Spanish. Your fuck is the French. The Franks become your French, but before the Franks, they were another tribe. Your Franks, German tribe become the French. Your Anglo-Saxons become your fucking English. German tribe. Anglo-Saxon is German. That's why the Queen of England, all them all Germans. So much love, family. Let Katie go.
Much love for Herini. Join us on the Rhythm Scoop Show.
Goodbye, Katie. I hijacked your show, Katie. I'm sorry. Yeah. Apple juice. What they saying, Katie? What you say? Apple what?
Sorry, what?
What's he saying? Apple juice. Apple juice. Apple juice.
Yashinsky. Hapo too. Hapo.
Apple juice. Okay, I heard him say apple juice. Apple juice. Apple juice.
Hapo too.
Apple juice. What does that mean, Katie? Apple juice.
There, like it's saying, don't. It's just where you are. Just where you are.
Okay. Yeah, I've been saying apple juice, apple juice, apple juice, nigga, apple juice.
Paparazzi. Nilikuwa na wakula na
Get my ass out of here. I gotta go to South Carolina.